North Bay family? It's your boy, Mr. Frizzle, and this is my 6th grade story. So when I started 6th grade back in the day in Baltimore City, man, like things are a little bit different. You know, when you start middle school, they give you bus tickets and you're able to take public transportation to school. So, you know, I had to like wait on the bus stop and get on the bus, and it was like a big responsibility because before that, my parents were like walking me to school. So it's a huge step. I was able to go to school by myself. I had bus tickets. Sometimes I would even like walk to school and then like sell my bus tickets to try and make a little bit of extra money. But because my birthday is so late, my birthday is in November. So when I got to 6th grade, I was still only 10 years old. So I was like one of the more younger kids. I was still acting a little bit more childish, but you know, I was excited because, you know, going from elementary school to middle school, they start teaching you like new languages. So I got to learn Spanish, and I even got to learn a little bit of French, but also I was also introduced into team sports because before that I went to Commodore John Rogers and they didn't have any sports teams there. But once I got to middle school, I was able to start playing lacrosse. To be honest, I didn't even know what lacrosse was when I first signed up for it, but it just seemed like a good extracurricular activity and it was better than just going home and doing nothing. So I learned about the game of lacrosse. I started off, low level. I was 2nd string, but by the time I graduated from middle school, I made it to 1st string and the all-star team. What else was going on in my 6th grade? Oh, Kobe Bryant Courtside came out on Nintendo 64. This was the best game ever. It was the first basketball game that was themed around one player, and it was Kobe Bryant. I played that game every single day. I think I won like 16 different championships. Just playing that game alone. It was like the only game that I had on the console, so I played it every single day when I got home from practice, when I finished my homework. So a lot happened, for me in middle school. I was able to become like really responsible by, making sure that I actually made it to school on time because I had to catch public transportation with bus tickets. I learned team sports. Also, I got into a lot of like art club. There was back in the day they had these things called rec centers, and the police athletic league, which was called PAL, and I would go there. They would take us on trips and stuff like that. So I would say my 6th grade story was a story of me becoming a more responsible child. I wouldn't say a more responsible adult, but I took on way more responsibilities. I went from my mom walking me to school every day to me catching the bus to school or walking to school by myself. I went from not being able to play any team sports to playing many team sports. I was able to, join clubs. So my social circle became a lot more vast because I wasn't dealing with the same people in my original neighborhood. These were new kids from all different walks of life, all different types of schools. Even though we were still in public school, it taught me a whole lot. And if I can go back, I actually wouldn't change anything because all the things that I've learned, all the friends that I've gained from my 6th grade story, I still am in contact with people and I still use that knowledge that I learned way back then, from team sports, clubs, the police athletic league, all of that knowledge that I gained back in the 6th grade, I still use today. And yeah, it's your boy, Mr. Frizzle, and that's my 6th grade story, guys. You guys have a great day. Peace.